Morning, good morning, good morning. I feel like you're a little bit high today. Hang on, let me just take that out of there. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's a bit. Is that better? Is that better? Morning, Linda. Oh, my things are frozen now. Morning, Anne. My messages are freezing. Hang on. Morning, Princess. That's it. I'm sorted out now. I'm up to date now. Morning, Barbara from a sunny Stockton-on-Tees. It's beautiful here. I've been out in the garden already. The sun this morning was boiling hot. It's about 8 o'clock. Really, really hot. Kerry, good morning. Morning, everyone, she says. Fran says, good morning, John. Hello, Fran. Jackie de la Salle. Does that mean Jackie in the room? Princess says, great pick. You mean of the... Oh, behind me. Hilary says, morning, John. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too. Debbie says, good morning, John. Lindsay. Morning, John. Love your shirt. You know who bought me this, don't you? Dragon's Den lady. What's she called? Sarah Davis. That was Lindsay. Jan says, morning. Sally says, barada. Audrey says, good morning. Oh, there's another Dulcie watching today. Lynn says, good morning. How is everything? Bom dia, says Marcia from the northwest via Brazil. Morning, John, says Chris. Now, Chris, was it your birthday this week? Jan, where are your snazzy new glasses? I don't need those for here, do I? Morning, happy John from sunny Suffolk. Pauline says good morning. Diane says good morning, John and all. I've got them here, but I don't need them because I'm only doing close, aren't I, here? Hang on, let me just show you. Morning, everyone. John, I hope you're enjoying as much. Oh, I'm having a lovely time. Thank you. Restful time. Michelle, thank you. Look, here's my new glasses. They're my new glasses. Oh, they're live. Thank you. Lou says morning. Lovely. Hope you're well. Catherine says morning. The thing is, these are my close to glasses, and that's what I need for this one, isn't it? Did I miss something? Joan, morning, John. Hope you are enjoying your much deserved day off. I am, Joan. Thank you. Diane says good morning. Catherine says morning. Margaret says morning, John and everyone else from the Fylde coast. Carol says morning, John and everyone. Sue says morning, John and all. Enjoying the rest? I am indeed. Sue says good morning. Margaret says good morning. Nearly missed you. No notification came through. Oh, they make their own mind up. Oh, Scooter from San Diego. He's just in as well. Patricia says good morning. Derek says, morning, John. Good morning, all. Beautiful. It's pouring with rain. Oh, it's gorgeous here. Absolutely flipping gorgeous. Patricia says, good morning. Nice to escape football talk for a bit. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about football for the next hour. Not. Anne says, good morning. Oh, it's Anna. Anna. Nice glasses. Thank you, Chris. The other ones, you mean? Oh, not seen those before. Did you not watch me on air this week then, Pauline? They were my varifocals. Dal says, morning, John, like the new glass you had on in the week. Maggie says, buenos dias. You look rested. Thank you very much indeed. Morning, John, from, where did that go? Oh, Wet Cork. Wet Cork, says Eileen. Caroline says, totally agree with you. Kiss, kiss. I don't know who she's agreeing with. Oh, about the football. Sam says, morning, John T from Walthamstow. Oh, how is Walthamstow? I so nearly bought my first flat in Walthamstow. Wish I had now. Anne says, morning, John, everyone. Great to see you, John. Have you had a good break? I've saved morning with you. Oh, I've saved morning with... well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Who's that from? Anne. Ellen says, good morning, John. Been in the garden for 2 hours, cutting back, shattered, coming to watch you. Sandra Claire says, morning from Glasgow. It looks sunny. It's really sunny here. I'll show you. Margaret says, good morning from a cloudy Suffolk. Sharon says, good morning. Jan says, is that your gorgeous parrot shirt? No, look, this is this one. This is like ink splodges, isn't it? From Sarah Davis bought me this one. Eva says, morning from a rainy Dublin. Glasses look good. Meg says, morning, everyone, from a cloudy Norfolk. Catherine says, morning. Anne says, money, not morning. Oh, save money. Yeah, save money. I understand now. Becky Alexander Frost says hello. She'll be on with me this week, won't she? On Wednesday the 14th. Jan says, morning, John, a bit damp here in Portland. Sandra says the glasses look very trendy. Morning, John, everyone from sunny Surrey. Claire says, morning, John and all. Lovely day. Have you found your glasses in other colours? Oh, blimey. I went for an interview. Not an interview. I went to Specsavers. They only do them in red, so I've had to scour the earth for them. And they all come in different sizes, don't they? Anne says, morning, John from sunny Rubery. Mark says, morning, John and everyone else. Pauline says, no, the airport's picking up, so I had more work. Hardly any furlough at the moment. Oh, Pauline. Morning, John Scott and all. Lovely morning in Merseyside. It's lovely. It's beautiful here. Dillis. Morning from Adelaide, says Dillis. Oh, good morning. Claire says, warm but grey in Norwich. Absolutely cascade out the sky on Friday afternoon. Soaked. Getting the kids from school. Fiona says, morning from a sunny Hampton Court flower show. Oh, how lovely. I thought you weren't going to watch today because you're at the flower show. Like your trendy new glasses, are you getting used to... Oh, yeah, Catherine, I got used to them straight away, but I haven't stood up in them yet. Hello, I'm here, says Jan. Hope you're well, gorgeous. I'm all good, thank you, Jan. Carol says, morning, John. Hope you're enjoying the break. Looking forward to your return. I'm back on Wednesday. I'm back. And Kat's texting me. Gaynor says, morning, John. Had a good rest. I am having a good rest. I went to London yesterday. It was lovely. Maureen says, morning, lovely people. Producer Kat has messaged me saying, can I tell everybody that the Kay Facet 5-inch squares are sold out, but there's some fat quarters, some jelly rolls, and some, I think she said the 10-inch squares left. Morning, John. Lovely. Oh, hang on. Jeannie says sunny and really warm in Durham. Sat in the garden watching you. Good morning, John. Lovely to see you, says cousin Susan. Marie says, good morning, John. Everyone from a very rainy Cornwall. Heidi. Good morning, John, from a wet Skipton. Oh, Heidi. Fiona says, waiting for a cut flower demo. Is what's his name there? Florrie. Oh, what was he called? He did the flowers for 4 weddings and a funeral. He normally does all those big shows. Sue says, morning, John and all. Alison says, morning from Cardiff. Anyway, Anna Sonat's waving. Anna Sonat's having a thing about crosswords at the moment, isn't she? She's putting crosswords up everywhere. I sing Julia and Mike when you're off. No, not this time, Sue. I'm seeing them next, because I've got another week off after next week. So I'm going to, well, I'm not got a week off. I'm working at Pavers, and I'm going to see Mike and Julie after I've been to Pavers. I love 5-inch charm packs, but they soon sell out. They do indeed. They flew out this morning to out that sound. Love this shirt. Thank you very much indeed, Maggie May. So it was your friend Rod Stewart. So yesterday I went to London for the day. I didn't even go for the day. I was going to leave early morning, right, to see my friend Francesca. You know, the therapy dolls, Francesca. Anyway, Peter, husband. Oh, hang on. Hi, everyone. I'm having a problem with my fridge freezer, so I can't stay long. Love your new glasses. Why aren't you wearing them? I don't need them for this, because this is all close too. The red ones are very focused when I need to look a long way. When I'm in the studio, I have to read really close and I have to read really long way. So it's both for both those. These are just my close glasses. I've got them here, though, Gerardine. Look. There they are. But you see, they're my varifocals. These are just my close two ones. Laurie says, on July 17th, I'll be having a swearing in ceremony to become officially an English citizen. Oh, I shall have dual nationality. It's taken a long time, hasn't it, Laurie? On what date's that? 17th of July. Oh, that's not long. 17th. Oh. Is it on Zoom, or have you got to go into an embassy or something to do it? Debbie says, good morning. The night before last, I planned to go to London for yesterday, and then Pete rang, Francesca's husband, you know, Pete Briquette from the Boomtown Rats. And he said, oh, she's not well. She's come back from court because I'm not allowed to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say which court case she's on, but she's working on a really, really high profile court. It shouldn't make any difference near alongside the... No, I know, but I might as well use these because these cost me hundreds of pounds as well. So just for near too, I'll just use these ones. These are my desk ones. So I sit here. Oh, hang on. I sit here on my computer, so I only need them for that, don't I? Maureen says, oh, I think thumbs up. So Pete rang. He said, oh, she's just got back from court and she's got the worst migraine. And when Francesca gets migraines, she gets migraines big time. So he said, don't set off early in the morning. I'll call you by 10 if she's up to scratch. And I was like, oh, well, I'm supposed to be leaving at 8. But never mind, I'll do that. Anyway, at 10, I hadn't heard anything. So I texted Luciano, my godson, their son, saying, is everything all right? Didn't reply. So I thought, oh, never mind. So I put my cleaning shorts on. I changed the bed, started to clean the bathroom. Then Pete rang and said, oh, she's better. She's better. So I jumped in the shower, got changed, drove to London, saw Francesca, saw Ripley the dog. Then we went for lunch, or we had lunch. I got my birthday present from Francesca, just gossiped until the early evening, and then I drove home. Oh, the messages have stopped. What's happening? Hang on. Julie says, good morning, John. Shirley Merrill says, I've said good morning once, but you missed me. It didn't come up, Shirley Merrill. It's lovely to hear you again. I thought I'd gone deaf. Been to the caravan. Cheeky man. Been to the caravan, but I hear you've been to the city. Hope they were prepared for you. I was only there for like a few hours. Ceremony's on Zoom. Christine says, good morning. Jan says, I was gutted when I checked to see what cave there was and saw the 5-inch charms had all gone. They fly out. When I did them the other day, I had 2 the other day and they'd sold before I even got to them. And then Kat had the, what they call parakeet, the ones this morning. They've all sold out. Good morning, John, says Neve. Princess says, Laurie Goldsmith. Fantastic news. It is. Tilly says, good morning. Tilly sold her house. She's on the move. She's on the move. Where she's going to move with all her ducks and her hedgehogs and all her animals and things, God only knows. She'll need a big old field. Morning, everyone from a warm Aberdeen, says Sandra. Hope you're all well. Sue said, got a 2 a.m. call from my 22-year-old. Help me, Mum. I'm frightened. I've gone clubbing in London. I'm so drunk. Hang on. Oh, I'm so drunk, only got 4% battery, don't know where I am. I'm sitting on a curb in a corner. Can you drive down and come and get me? Oh, no. I got near to King's Cross and I got her near King's Cross, then got her a taxi to the station. Oh, my word. That'll be a lesson learnt, won't it? Ali Barton says, good morning. Yvette says, morning. Forgive me leaving late. Just finished clearing pool. Oh, get her. Finished clearing the pool. She doesn't mean this kind of pool. She means a swimming pool. Knackered, but glad to be with you. Shanaz says, good morning, gorgeous. How is everybody? Good morning, John, says Susan. Lovely sunny day in Norfolk. I'll be back home in Derbyshire on Tuesday. Well, it'll be raining. Hang on. Maggie May says, love the red glasses. I would love something like that in purple. I've danced with Rod Stewart, but he wasn't the real one. Okay. We'll have less of that story. Thank you very much indeed. June says, a bit late this morning. Glorious day. Come on, England. Yeah, we're not having football talk, June. No football talking here today. Moyne said, glad she's safe and sound. Yeah, Barbara says, morning, everyone. God, the messages are coming in thick and fast. Morning, everyone. From a mixed weather Aberdeenshire, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the folk. The post on Stone Street found was a wonderful group of positive people who encourage and support each other. Yeah, there's some negative ones there as well. Jill says, morning from a grey Yorkshire. Susan says, morning from Aberdeen on holiday, so I can join you this morning. Been sewing the ends in on the block of the month, corner to corner from Yarn Lane. That's nice. I mean, that's very popular. That is that the Wendy. Oh no, it's corner to corner. No, hang on. I'm thinking about the Wendy Orlando one. Is that the one you're doing? I'm ever sorry if I miss your messages, but they keep jamming. They've jammed again. Oh, there they go, moving again now. Tilly says, nothing available, nowhere to go. It'll be a yurt and a few buckets at this rate. Well, it'd be fun, Tilly. Be nice, though. Anyway, so I went to London, had a really, really lovely day. Got quite emotional, because I haven't seen them I've seen them on Zoom, but I haven't seen them for over a year, and that was really nice. So, we're talking about Jeannie's talking about what's her name's daughter. Sue's daughter. June says, got my long awaited eye test on Thursday. So hard trying on new frames when you can see what you look like, when you can't see what you look like. Yeah, they're very good there. I go to Specsavers. They're very, very good there. Everyone you touch, you have to keep in your tray. Susan says, at least she phoned. Yeah, Claire says, negative ones soon get shut down. I know, Claire, but they're there. They're around, aren't they? Those keyboard warriors, whatever they're called. Anyway, I've got a little tip here. Don't do your gardening in flip-flops if you've got an uneven paving stone on your thing. My foot slipped between 2 paving stones this morning. It's kind of all right. It's not broken, obviously, because I've been walking on it. And ironic, really. You're looking well, John, says Cousin Susan. Glad you got to London last year. Only for a few hours. I didn't go shopping or anything. I literally just went how much. Derek said, got his eye test this afternoon. So difficult trying on frames online. Oh, yeah, I didn't even do that, Derek. Didn't even do that. You have Specsavers in Scotland. Jackie's just joined us. Anyway, so I haven't broken my foot, but the lady on... morning, John. I hope you're keeping well, says Sarah. The lady on 24 Hours in A&E fell over in her garden and broke her leg really badly. And I kept thinking, I must be careful. So I did all that I was going to do, and I was coming in. Hello, Judith. And then my foot went between these 2 paving stones, and it kind of twisted. Morning from a grey West Wales, says Mother. How are you, Mother? Ah, used to work with her on This Morning. She's adorable. She's retired to West Wales now because she's ancient. Anyway, so yeah, don't do your gardening in your flip-flops. Margaret said put some witch hazel on your foot, it'll bring the bruise out. Oh, I haven't got any witch hazel. I'm going to Tesco's in a minute, I'll see. Oh, Derek, they're brilliant at Specsavers. Absolutely brilliant. So I've hurt my foot. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's not broken or anything like that, but it's just a bit sore. It took the top layer of skin off. You deserve to have some fun, John, but you can't wait to see Mr. Scott and Julie. I've seen them already once during lockdown because I went to Julie's birthday, didn't I? But Julie's having an operation, you see. She goes in tomorrow to have the first part of it. So I'm going up the week after when she's not compensating. That's not the right word, isn't it? Coagulating, no. What is it called when you get better? Complan. What is it? Hello, Angela. What is it when you're getting better? Something like compensating, something like that. Where are your new glasses? Want to see them close up? They're here, June. There they are. I'm trying to get them in blue as well. Angela says Stormy Day in Wiltshire. Carol says, is that photo behind you? Yes, that's me. I was on a film called Ghost in the Darkness, and they are the Maasai warriors. It is a photo. It is a photo. I had them all blown up that big for when I did my one-man show in the West End, and all the foyer all had massive pictures like that. So there was one of those, there was one of me and Jackie Collins. There were loads of them all in the foyer as you came in. Claire says flip-flops are dangerous. I want to spray my ankle, dusting in my flip-flops. Maybe it's housework that's dangerous. Chris says convalesce, that's the word. June said, no, not June. Lindsay says, June, I'm the same when choosing specs. I take a picture using my iPhone and then look in the mirror. Then I put my glasses on so I can see what I look like. Lynn says, oh, I just joined. Sorry, hurt your foot. Oh, no, it's not hurt. It was just a shock that I went down quite and took a bit of skin off. Convalescing, thank you, June. Convalescing, thank you, Sue. Recuperating, says Julie. Jill says recuperating. Laurie says recuperating. Specsavers, oh my word. Specsavers found my mum's tumour on the back right. They're very thorough. They are very thorough with their machines. And they show you, don't they? They go, this is your eye cut in half, and this bit here's this, and this bit here's this. You're like, don't know if I want to see that, but they're brilliant. Convalesce, thank you, Anne. Ali said, get an ice pack on your foot. I managed to stab my foot with secateurs once and couldn't stop it bleeding. Oh, no, mine's not bleeding. Mine's not bleeding. It's just a bit sore. Susan said, oh, yeah, they brought a selection to me at the desk. We have a Specsavers, that's why I go to. That was Susan. Diane says, convalesce, thank you. Kate Groom says, oi. That's because I said she was ancient. Blimey, that's how far behind the messages I am. Morning, says Judith. Arnica, says Jan. I've got some of that. Convalescing, says Joan. Really like the new glasses, says Lynn. Thank you very much indeed. Pauline says, I couldn't get an appointment to my local Specsavers. I had to go to Vision Express. Oh, why not? You can, Pauline, you can get it online. You just go online and book it. I've had two. It was really easy. Convalescing, thank you, Gerardine. You should know that, being in the medical trade. Ghislaine says, morning, John. Raining in Devon. Missed you this week. Oh, I'm back on Wednesday. I'm back on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. I got a very apologetic call. Oh, that was the daughter. Yeah, okay. Jan says convalescing. Judith says convalescing. Claire says, I went to Specsavers. They were very good. Did you have the scan? Yeah, I had everything. I do everything. Yeah, the scan, the powder in the eye, everything. Because now I'm over 60. My eye test is free. I know. I didn't know that. Gerardine says, Amy and Adam have photos with the warriors when they were on honeymoon. Warriors, not warriors, Gerardine. Answered a lovely surprise yesterday. One of my knockdown ladies I shopped for, son, bought me a massive bunch of flowers to say thank you. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Anne. He had to come up from Chelmsford. Aww. Carol says, morning, John. Sorry, late gardening. We've all been gardening. I've been gardening this morning as well, Carol. Ali said, wishing Julie all the best for her op and a speedy recovery. It's all from after her breast cancer. She hasn't got breast cancer. She hasn't got breast cancer. Let me tell you that straight away. Basically, I'm sure she won't mind me telling you. She had both of her boobs taken off. One they built with fat from her tummy, and they used all of that by the time they came to make the second one. So the second one had an implant in it, and the implant's gone crusty. So she has to have that replaced. That's what's gone on. Mr. Beginning, did you hurt your foot going to Specsavers? No. I just felt I've got these uneven paving stones in the garden. I just managed to get my foot jammed in between them, and I had flip-flops on. Lynn says, my local village optician let me bring the frames home. Oh, that's good. Must admit it's been weird turning on Sewing Street, not seeing it. I know, it's weird not being there. Gerardine needs to go to Specsavers. Yes, you do, Gerardine. Lo says, morning, travelling back from Slimbridge. She's been near me this week in Evesham when I was in London. I don't know where Slimbridge is, though. Never heard of Slimbridge. Is that a skinny bridge? There's a skinny bridge. Oh, actually, when I saw Lo last time, we sat near the skinny bridge in Stratford-upon-Avon. It's this really narrow bridge. If you come from my village, it's the only way to get into town. It's like a one-way, one thick bridge, and there's like a little medieval turret at the end of it. What was this? I was answering something there, wasn't I? So I had a lovely day in London. Going to see Julie the week after next, because this week on Sane Street, I'm on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I'm off until the following Saturday. But I'm going to York to do pavers, and then I'm going to go and see Mike and Julie. Lynn, she's had a pre-op, and then yesterday she had her COVID test. Obviously, she's got to stay at home today until she goes in tomorrow. Tina says, we had to use Specsavers for free eye test at work. Oh! Well, mine are brilliant, Tina. Another word said against them. Chris says, poorly foot. Yeah, never mind. I'm fine. It hasn't broken. It's just taken a top layer of skin off. It didn't bleed or anything. Luckily, I've got really hard skin on my feet because I haven't been to see Yvonne, the foot lady, for weeks. So I was only thinking that this morning when I put my flip-flops on, I thought, I should go and see Yvonne and get all this hard skin cut off. But actually, it saved me, I think, this morning. It's just a bit sore, isn't it? Just a little bit heavy. Oh, yeah, and Harvey's still here. Harvey is still with me, even though he's tried to escape twice because he can jump out the upstairs window now. Sending love and hugs to Julie. It's funny. I'm not sure where she is today. She normally tunes in on a Sunday morning. No, I didn't have my glasses on, Christopher. Didn't have my glasses on when I was in the garden. I'd just been out deadheading and things like that. I can see those without my glasses. Put my washing out. Oh, do you know what? I said it was Tilly says Slimbridge RSPB, the ultimate birdland. Oh, is it? Is that near me then? Jardine says, hope all goes well with Julie. I said it was lovely and sunny. It's gone all grey and cloudy now. John, you should put your foot up. Oh, no, it's not sore. I've been walking on it for 3 hours since. Actually, I'm at 8 o'clock this morning. Oh, Dursley. It's near Dursley, is it? Margaret says it's having... Oh, this morning, wide awake at 4:30. And what he does is he wants to sit on the windowsill. Oh, my varifocals, they're brilliant. The first time I had varifocals didn't work. They're new. These are new ones. Hi, April. Sorry I'm late. Been in the sewing room. That's what April says, not me. He wants to get on the windowsill and watch the sheep when the sun comes up. But I've got full-length curtains in the bedroom, so he keeps knocking those to one side to try and... No. What happens, June? Anne, is he jumps out the spare bedroom window across, like a great big gap, onto the roof of my garage, across the roof of my garage, and shimmies down the side. I know. No, I don't let him out. Don't let him out. So that one window stays shut. You can sit on all the others because they're like, you couldn't jump out there. Patricia says, good morning, John. It's wet in St Ives. We've been hearing that this morning. Marina says, morning, gorgeous. Sorry I'm late. Been to the tip. That's all right, Marina. I'll let you off. I had that with a different optician. Oh, no. So Arnica Gel works. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. People riding bicycles in flip-flops and accident waiting. Well, you can't, if you drive in flip-flops, because I used to drive everywhere in my flip-flops, you're not insured. And I tell Kat every day, because she drives into work wearing flip-flops, and I tell her if she has an accident, her insurance is null and void. Didn't see any birds, lots of boots for my friend's 60th. Kill me when you said he liked yours. Oh, he loves the bathroom tiles. When the sun comes in the morning, he's like playing, trying to scratch them up. Ali says, I have varifocals driving, find them brilliant. The optician's prices, I took them straight away. No, right, so I got a pair in 2014 and they're still on the shelf. They were rubbish, right? These are brilliant. I've got used to these straight away and I'm going to order another pair. It's grey and cold, says Patricia. Oh, Margaret says, world shortage of Bacardi coming up next because of Low. Where are we? Oh, now, Lo, I got a Facebook, no, not a Facebook, an email this week from a lady who just received she got one of these from her husband, and now she wants more for Christmas and things. She was very, very happy with it. Oh, I'm very dry this morning. Hang on, just open my water. They've changed the tops of these bottles, look. And now, morning, John, sorry late, bit busy watching Dawn on, oh, she's still on? She can't still be on, surely. Did something go wrong earlier? Because there were lots of messages about, she should have a walking foot on. Best top them up then. Hang on, what are you talking about now, Sue? I keep pair of shoes in the car for driving. Yeah. I used to do that as well. My Pearl, the cat, does that too. If the sun's up, then we all get up. Yeah. The thing is, when he first moved in, he hated getting up at 4:30 because obviously he didn't do that at home. Now he's got it into his thing. So if I've got a day off, he wants to be up at 4:30. Right, hang on, messages galore flying out. The sun's up, we all get up. Buster pushes through the curtains and creates a gap. Yeah, Harvey just seems to shim up them. He's such a heavy thing, and they're silk. One day he'll be like, come down them like that, I'm sure. It's clear you love having a cat, John, even though he's borrowed. Oh, I do love having a cat, but I'm not getting a new one. I've got new glasses for close-up work, like so, but when I get up and walk around, I can't see anything, get dizzy. That's your age. It was lovely ever to message me. I'll let you know who it was in a minute. Messages coming in, take care. Oh, Maureen, yeah, tennis is on now. Already? The final can't be on yet. Don't tell me about those new bottle tops. Hey, John, started watching Virgin River yesterday and couldn't stop. Oh, I've forgotten about that. Or I might watch them tonight while I'm waiting for Love Island, while the football's on, because I won't be watching the football, obviously. I might watch the last 10 minutes, I think, if we're winning. But, yeah, you're all going to watch the football. Do you get out of the habit of early nights? No. Princess, I kind of stay up a bit later and I lie on the sofa like this, but I always wake up at 4:30 anyway, but can't get back to sleep because of Harvey. But no, I'm awake at 4:30 every single day, all on my days off and everything. Oh, that's better. It's really difficult when I go to Pavers because I don't need to get up at Pavers till 8 o'clock and I'm wide awake at 4:30 in the hotel. I have to wear my varifocals all the time. Right, my optician told me not to wear them all the time. Sorry I'm late, been doing housework, says Suzanne. Don't know, you'll be glad of it later. Binge watch Virgin River, so addictive. Oh, is it? I haven't even watched any of it yet. When I got my glasses, it was as if someone had turned the lights on. Oh, I'm a bit like that, Pauline, in the studio, because I can see the screen. Anne says, I think he likes it. He loves it here. And he absolutely loves it here. The only thing is I can't let him out. And he loves the sunshine. And I can't let him out. Because he has to go back next weekend. Whatever happens, he's got to go back next weekend. What does football coming home actually mean? Don't know. No idea. But we're not. This is a football-free zone. Christopher, you missed the beginning when we didn't want to talk about... We said we weren't going to talk about football today. Derek says I wear mine all the time too. Yeah, because that's because you'd fall over, Derek, if you didn't. But they told me not to. They told me I didn't need to. So I'll wear them all the way. If you notice now, I'll wear them all the way. Oh, did you see Gary on another channel the day after he'd been on mine? I know. Sylvia loves Virgin River. Oh, Sylvia, I will catch her. I'm partway through the first ever episode. I was disappointed in series 3. Oh, no. She watched it. I think you mean binge, don't you, Cousin Susan? Jean says, morning from Durham. Hope you're all keeping well. We are indeed. How's the shop, Jean? Oh, no. The thing is, sometimes they rush them through, don't they? He's going to miss all the tins of tuna. No, he gets tuna at home as well. He does get tuna at home. My next door neighbour texted me yesterday saying, oh, do you want me to go and feed Harvey while you're in London? Harvey's been with... I know, Audrey, but I have no cat flap. So if I let him out and then I go to bed, he has no way of getting back in. And also, Dulcie's village is only 2 miles away. And so it's close enough for him to think, no, Christopher, we're not doing any of that today. What was I saying? I was answering a question then, wasn't I? Hang on, let's go back. What was that? What were you saying? Oh, I can't remember what the question was now. Never mind. So I'm not letting him out because, and also he's going back next week, so I don't want to confuse him. I'm trying to limit how many episodes of Virgin River I watch at a time to make it last longer. Oh, you love it so far. Oh, you see... Now, that's what I'm saying about the third. Normally, they rush it through, don't they? It was like that on, Call My Agent. The first 2 series of Call My Agent were brilliant. And then they rushed the last one. It was rubbish. June says, my optician told me to wear mine all the time, not to swap to old ones. Well, no, the thing is, right, so the prescription in these is exactly the same as the prescription in those for Close 2, because my Close 2 hasn't changed at all over the 2 years. I just needed it for the long one, so it's on the top one. They said it was absolutely fine for me to carry on using these and my other ones at work. My dad used to work at the old Brentford fruit and veg market, like Covent Garden. Had to be up at 3. Never could shake it off. No, I don't think I will either. Well, when I was in films, I used to do it as well. And this morning, the only time it was different when I was at Rox & Co. and I did the late night shift. I used to get home at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're hooked on Limetown at the moment on Tuesdays. Oh, there's another one. What's it called? A sex something. And apparently there's lots of naughtiness in that. You'll have to put him on a long lead. No, I couldn't do that to him. Tuna's got a lot of salt in it. You shouldn't give it to kitties regularly. Oh, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Oh. Apparently, I used to give Norman and Nelly prawns all the time, and that's bad for them. Right, Jan, that's what my next door neighbour said. Because he's been here for a month now. When Dulcie lets him out at her house, he might think this is his house and try and find his way back here. That's why I don't want him to go out, you see. I've watched Me Before You on Netflix about a quadriplegic that was a love story. Didn't go where I expected, and I cried like a baby at the end. Oh, Sue, that sounds nice. Jan, oh, you're fine then. Oh, I can't remember what Jan's question was. Oh, about not letting him out. I can't remember what that was about now. Oh, the way we worry about you, John. I know. It was funny because I mentioned something on air the other day, and like all the messages were coming, going, do this, don't do this, do this. Morning, football free zone here, says Teresa. Hardly watch any TV. I hope you watch Stone Street, Teresa. I hope you're still watching Stone Street. I've got a mega week next week. Chris says, I loved you on Rox & Co. Bought lots of Lariques. No, we didn't sell Larique at Rox & Co. Larique is Gems TV. We were one collection and can't remember what the 18 karat gold ones were, but we didn't do Lariques. That's what Adina does now, isn't it? Right. Jacqueline says, Be Before You is better in the book. Oh, B, or is it B or Me Before You? Did you ever get around to watching Starstruck? No. It's still on the list. The Shop Don, it's going okay. We're selling some lovely clothes and craft projects. That's Jean up in Durham. Christopher says, up at 3 this morning to install a 6-foot sparrow made from twigs and moss. Who's that for? June says, of course we care about you like family. Oh, thank you, June. No football here, watching an old series of Sewing Bee. Oh, Oh, have you read Your Simply Sewing? Hang on. Oh, listen to me. Old man creeping around. Oh, it's gone very grey outside, I can't tell you. So, look. No football here. Oh, I said that one, that was Jan. Lots of salt in tin tube, you rinse it and drain it for Harvey. I don't give him that much. Jan, glasses, yeah. When he goes back home, you might find him turning up on Sunday for some tuna. Yeah, more than likely, Audrey. Sally says, I can't get Stone Street on TV even though I've retuned it. Now, Sally, somebody said you have to do something else as well as retune it. Reset it, I think. Was it reset it to the factory? What's it? It's because I get tuna in spring water. Oh, no, that's what I get, spring water. The spring water. You are family, John. Thank you. Read Simply Saying yesterday. Yeah, but look what they did. They cut all... I didn't write this. They cut all of mine out so they could fit that in. Oh, who's going? Somebody's going. Take care, John says, Tilly got bits and bobs. Yeah, you got to pack your bags. Of course, I watch Stone Street, but live on the website. Of course, Teresa. Oh, yeah. Derek says, so do I. Oh, yeah. I definitely get the one in spring water. I don't get brine. I wouldn't give him salt like that. Dee says, morning, John. Thank goodness you're here to cheer me up. Been really unwell the last fortnight now, watching from my hospital bed. Oh, no, Dee. Get better soon, anyway. That's it. Sue. Sue says, try doing it as a first-time installation. That might get the Simply Sewing back. Are you going to sing festival? No, I'm not. No, I'm not going, Laurie. No, not going. How dare they cut... I know. I started reading it. I kept thinking, well, where's that bit? Where's that bit? So I've got the one that I sent to them up, right? I mean, it's their prerogative because you write and it's their magazine. And then I thought, I wonder why have they put this bit here? Because I didn't write this bit. And then I realised they've taken out all my bit about the transformation challenge. They've taken all my another bit about Esme. So, I mean, it's still nice. It's all right. But it's a bit annoying when you put all that work into it and they just chop it out. Right, hang on. What we got here? Oh. Right, so Sarah says, sorry, got to go now. Son's just arrived, help with the jungle in the garden. My friend's cat likes to sleep in her chair. So at 10:30 every night he jumps up. Witter's hinting it's time she went to bed. Oh, yeah, that's what he does. Yeah. Lintrit says, get well soon. Jan says, new install or retune with Ariel out, then retune with it back in. All these brilliant tips. Laurie, Festival of Quilts, much better name. Oh, Guilts, yeah, Festival of Guilts. I never got Simply Saying 63 phone up again. They're out of stock. I have to wait 2 weeks and phone again. That's weird. I got one. I think it might have been that one that was really, really late. Lynn says, how very rude. But yeah, exactly. Shanaz, right, lovely people off to my walk and then a whole afternoon of EPP. What time is it? Oh, yeah, I should go soon as well. Happy Sunday. Are you sure the rest of you have to go? No, I'm definitely sure it's not there, Cousin Susan. It's definitely not there. Lynn says, are you going? Oh, are you going, Laurie? I think she will be, won't she? Perhaps they ran it past their lawyers. Oh, cheeky. We watch Shank Street in the shop on YouTube. I love it. So do our customers. Oh, thank you, Jean. Elaine says we have to shut the bedroom door when we cat sit or we'd never get any sleep. Oh, if I do that, he scratches on the door. Anne's not going. Anne's not going either. There's a lot of stall holders pulled out this week as well. So I don't think it'll be what it normally is. They should put a link to your full story. Oh, yeah. I hadn't even thought about that. Maybe they don't want to be associated with what I wrote. Mine does the same. Oh, the cats always do the same. Always jump on my lap and just stare hypnotically into my eyes. Yeah, Harvey's decided he wants to sleep under the duvet now. Oh, Debbie's saying good morning. Morning, Debbie. So Harvey wants to sleep under the covers now. I don't know if it's because he's cold at night time or something like that. But he snores. Lisa said, sorry, I'm late. When are you on Sewing Street this week? Oh, ready? Sewing Street. I'll go through who's on with me. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week coming up. Morning, John, says Teresa. Sorry, I'm late. That's all right, Teresa. Sunday, after all. So who have I got this week? Let me put these glasses away. Oh, need to go and vacuum and mop behind the fridge freeze now before it goes back. Oh, go. Who's that? Gerardine. Oh, honestly. Right, so this week I'm in on... Where's my piece of paper? Wednesday, Baffa's on. Oh, Jess Entwistle. Sarah Davis bought it for me. Sorry, beautiful people. Got to go to finish Polly Dolly. Wednesday, I've got Jules Mayouth and I've got Baffa. Baffa's on. Has anybody used reconstructed history patterns? I'm trying to make a pair of Oxford bags and can't instruct. Anyone have tips understanding the instructions? Don't try combining it, Christopher. If you're still learning, do one or the other. Don't try and combine them because patterns don't work like that if you try and combine them. Oh, Laurie's going on the Saturday. Anne says, I've just finished Delphine's Tree of Life, turned it into a bed quilt. Oh, I bet that's lovely. Gerardine says, bye, have a lovely day. Sally says, I'm not going to Festival Quilts, but hoping for an autumn quilt show in Malvern in October. Sue says, goodbye. Anne Bentley says, morning, Jess. Right, so Wednesday, Jules Mayouth and Baffa. And Baffa's live in the studio. She's not at home in her kitchen. She's live in the studio. Now, Thursday, I'm a bit confused because I'm on my list. I've got Living in Loveliness and I've got Amber Makes, but I don't know which one it is. Then on Friday, I've got Julie Kelly and Victoria Pete. Victoria Pete's doing Christmas cushions on Friday. Then on Saturday, I've got Emma Bradford and Adaku Parker. Hang on, no, I've missed out Yarn Lane. On Wednesday, Sam Sabido's on Yarn Lane. Then on Friday... Oh, I don't know who's on Yarn Lane on Friday. Anyway, then Saturday, I've got Emma Bradford and Adaku. And then Sunday, we've got Catherine White and a new company called Oh So Beautiful. Oh, what's that? Oh, you can't share photos in here. You have to put it... I don't know. I think you just have to put it on your Facebook. You can't put pictures on here. Lynn Twit says, looking forward to seeing you both back together again. It'll be different because we'll be on separate tables, won't we? Seeing Baffa's bag. Looking forward to the laughs. Okay, I'm up to date. I think I'm up to date. Yep, I'm up to date with messages. So it's a busy week, isn't it? Baffa, Jules Mayouth, Sam Sabido, Amber Makes, Julie Kelly, Victoria Pete, Amber Bradford, Adaku Parker, Catherine Wright. I'm not sure I haven't written down who's on Yarn Lane on Friday or Saturday. I'll have to do that when I'm... Oh, Shirley's off. Bye, Shirley. She hasn't been a normal caustic self today, has she? Hang on. Sylvia says, my chum and I go to Festival Quilts for the first time. Oh, Sylvia, it's not going to be like it normally is, I don't think. It'll be lovely. It'll be lovely, I'm sure, but it's not going to be... Normally, it's like 30,000 people there. So I don't think there'll be that many people. There won't be as many stalls, I don't think, this time. Going to do some filming for my YouTube channel. June says, sounds like me. Some good guests. I love Jules. Susan says, morning, John. Very dark and cloudy here in Rotherham. It's going to rain here now, I think. No rain at the moment. Was thinking of going to Festival of Quilts, but I'm still not sure. Yeah. If you're not sure, don't go. You don't want to be spending your money and getting stressed. I'm crocheting Sam's Granny Square jumper whilst watching you, says Claire. Which one? Oh, you wouldn't have got the one from this week, would you? Christmas cushions. Yeah, Diane. Christmas cushions with Victoria Peat on Friday. I was confused with the Sky programme. So Sewing Street this next week saying unavailable, then just sewing machine showing for most of the day. On what day is that? On what day do you need? If you go to the website, it's easy to look on the website, Margaret. Sarah in Manchester, who's in Milton Keynes watching. Be nice to see Baffa and Victoria Peat. Kate says, morning, sorry, Blake, just been for my second jab. Oh, you youngster. Second jab. Lo says, I don't feel I can go inside with so many people. Is Stuart the cotton patch? No, Stuart is wool patch. Wool patch, Bernie. Cotton patch is Jane's old shop. Isn't it? Isn't the cotton patch Jane Alcock's old shop? Stuart is wool patch in Suffolk. Sue says, thank you. Just retuned back to factory setting and found Sewing Street. Named a sewing quarter. Brilliant, Sue. That's good news. I was looking forward to going to Festival of Quilts this year, but I'll probably wait till next year. Elaine says, when is Sewing Street doing Christmas in July? We're not doing it in July. We're doing it in August, Elaine. Thought that someone was coming on Sewing Street making rag dolls. Yeah, they are at some point, but it takes ages for them to work out the contracts and everything like that. They're not rag dolls anyway. They're those ones with deformed faces. They are supposed to be. When you're having a garden party, when we're allowed to, Christopher. You're still not allowed lots of people, are you? Barbara says the wool patch. There you go. Sally says yes. All that. I want to do sewing machine comparisons. Need to upgrade mine. Well, that's good, but because we only do... Oh, you want to go to the Festival of Quilts. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. But will they be there? Jan says boy and girl elf cushions. Is that what she's doing? And just Christmas one. First one in spring. Haven't done any for ages, says Claire. Morning, says Sharon. Oh, morning. Where have you been? So, yeah, I mean, if you want to go, you should still go. It'll still be an experience, but it won't be the usual experience, I don't think. I don't know. It's very difficult to know what to do, isn't it? I wouldn't feel comfortable with all those people in one room. Nikki says, morning, everyone. Really humid here in Portsmouth. It's lovely to hear you all. Been dealing with a very poorly older brother and an elderly mother. Oh, sending love, Nikki. Princess says Waldorf dolls, aren't they? Was that what they're called? Is that what they're called? Christopher said, no, just 60,000 in Wembley. What, for my tea party? There's something going on outside. I can hear lots of commotion going on outside. Hang on a sec. I've got to... Nosy neighbour. Got to see what's going on. Oh, it's all right. It's just a... You know Chris next door? She's a ladies' bowls champion. And when they all turn up to go off in their different cars, they all meet at Chrissy's house next door. Right. Okay. So, do we need to discuss anything else? I can't remember. Oh, hang on. Morning, Mr. Ray of Sunshine. I think my phone is playing up. It only just popped up. A lot of people didn't get it today. Get the thingy today either. But never mind. Right, what have I got to tell you? Where's my diary? So this week, I've got nothing booked in for today or tomorrow, really. Then on Tuesday, I'm having my hair cut. Then on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm in Sewing Street. Then I'm off for a week. Then I'm back in Sewing Street the following Saturday. Lynn says Hampton Court was disappointing. Oh, no, it's usually gorgeous there, isn't it? And then the man... Oh, you mean 60,000 people going to watch the football, not 60,000 people coming to my garden party in Wembley. I know, oof. Julie says, agreed, need to live a little more time before we go safe inside with lots of people. The thing is, thunder and rain, oh no, I think there's rain on its way here now. It's gone very grey here. I just think, I know they've got extra halls and I know they've got extra space and they put all the COVID rules in and everything. But you know how hot it gets in there. And I just would be worried that, anyway. Thanks today. Please give Julie my love. I will do, Ali. I'm surprised she wasn't in. I'm surprised she didn't pop in today. But yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine, but she'll say thank you for her. She might as well be in next week. She'll be at home convalescing next week, won't she? All right, then, let's all go now. Why don't we all go now? I hope you all have a lovely week. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to go out and bring my cushions in. I put all my cushions out, my laundry out. But I think I might bring them in now because it's gone a little bit grey. Thanks for your lovely chat. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will. I haven't heard from Dulcie yet. I'm not sure if we're walking today. Now she's got a new boyfriend, you see. I don't see her anymore. I'm on holiday the same week as you, going to my parents. Oh, I'm not on holiday, Jackie. I'm working at Pavers in York and then going to see Mike and Julie. I'm with you. Go next year. Oh, yeah, the thing is, though, Vicky from Shoot Lane, she's going to be there and she's desperate for us all to go and see her, isn't she? Elaine's with you, Festival Quilts next year. I personally wouldn't like to be in a hall full of people, though I will miss it, says Jacqueline. We're still wearing our masks. So you should be. So many people think it's over, don't they? Princess says, thank you for the chat. Enjoy the rest of your time off. I'll be watching on Wednesday. Thank you. Joan says, bye, everyone. Thanks again. It's my pleasure. It's my absolute pleasure. Love our bro, says Derek. That's why I used to go for piano lessons. And he still hasn't finished the lessons. Thank you for today. Looking forward to seeing you back on Sewing Street. Love to Julie. Stay safe, says Sue. Lynn Tuitt says, thanks, John. Have a good week. Laurie says, enjoy the rest of your days off. Take care, everyone. Thanks for the chat. Did you see the lovely sunflowers? That's what we didn't talk about. Hannah's birthday show. Did you enjoy it? Anyway, I'm going to go now. Enjoy your days off. Bye, says Debbie. Bye, says Claire. Carol says bye-bye. Lo says love and a million hugs to everybody. Mitzi's going on Friday. I'll let you know how it goes. Friday was the day they wanted me to give my talk in the theatre, but I didn't think anyone would stop and buy and watch it. Keep your masks on, says Jacqueline. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Susan says, have a nice week. Be watching. Lots of love. Dulcie says, bye, John. Not my Dulcie. See you when you're on Sewing Street. Lynn says, bye-bye. Have a good week. Thank you, John. Lovely to see you, says Teresa. Chris says, thanks for a nice chat. Yes, because we don't do sewing it. We just chat, don't we? But Julie Belasco. I bet you're really glamorous, aren't you? She says goodbye. Carol says, bye, John. You cheer me up. See you on Sewing Street next week. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thanks for the chat, as ever. See you soon. Have a good week, says Nancy. I shall, you too. Thanks, John. And for all the chat, have a lovely week, says Catherine. Carol says, bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Have a nice weekend, John. Missed you last few days. Been getting withdrawal symptoms, says Suzanne. I'll be back on Wednesday. Jill says, bye, everyone. Have a lovely week. Oh, we will. Christopher says, it'll be lovely one day to all meet up. We can find the faces behind names. Exactly. Here we go. There's too many messages suddenly came in. Jacqueline says, love. To be going there. I'll be going yearly. Oh, this is our broth. But Ellie says bye-bye. Margaret says bye-bye. Enjoy your day. Jan says bye, John. Looking forward to seeing you with Baffa on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Dee says bye, John. You take care, Dee. You get better soon. Keep safe, John. See you Wednesday. Thank you, Margaret. My handmade outfits have matching masks. Oh, get you, Claire. I'm not giving it masks either. June says, see you Wednesday. Yeah, see you, June. Sylvia says, I was really hoping to see you. What, me? Oh. I just didn't want to do my talk because I thought if people are going for a limited amount of time, they won't want to sit down in a theatre for 45 minutes, will they? They want to be going around looking at all the stalls. Pauline says, take care. Chris says, put your foot up. It's not so, Chris. It's fine, but thank you. Bye, everyone, says Susan. I've got to go to Tesco's yet. Enjoy your days off. You deserve it. Have a good week. Everyone says Kathy Lamb. Robinson. Hannah's birthday show was brilliant. Yeah, we had a few complaints about it, though. I couldn't understand that. Thanks, everyone, says Meg. Sandra says, bye, everyone. Have a good week. Jess says, morning, Anne. Sorry, stitching, so you're in my ears. Oh, you don't see the screen. Mark says, bye, John. Have a great few days off. I will do. Thank you very much indeed. All right, I'm going to go before it's got windy now. I better go and get my washing in. Speak later. See you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on Same Street, and I'll send all your love to Julie. Bye.